your backyard.
The Cat in the Hat Knows a Lot About That is a series of multimedia content that was developed under the Ready to Learn grant.
Help Nick and Sally collect the objects.
We focused our research on children in their final year of preschool before they entered kindergarten.
What do you need to do?
I think media integration is really important in the world that we live in now, and so the hands-on piece and all of the activities allows us to build those bridges between media consumption and how does that apply to my everyday world.
Do you think we could work together to build a scientist on my iPad? Yeah. Do you want to try?
In the past, media has sometimes built this very novel idea that science is either the mad scientists or white men in lab coats who are holding beakers. And neither of those two images are what we want children to think about when they think about science and engineering.
What happened to the sponge?
It's very important to introduce preschoolers, especially to science and engineering at such a young level, because they are so curious about their world. They're exploring all the time. They are always wondering. So introducing them to the concept of the research method, of coming up with a question, testing it out, see what happens, record your observations, and if it didn't work out the way you wanted, then we retest and start over. So introducing them to that method is invaluable.
We are going to each get a piece of foil.
In the beginning, the parents were very apprehensive about getting on board because, as we know, all parents wonder how much media, how much screen time is too much for my child. And once they saw the quality, the educational apps that were on there, they felt very, very comfortable.
I think one of the exciting things is that the homeschool connection was very strong. It allowed not only children to transfer their learning into their play, but really gave them an opportunity to talk to their families about science and engineering. We had one student who has claimed that she is going to become a scientist or an engineer when she grows up, just like Cat in the Hat. So that's really exciting. That's, in my opinion, one of the big goals is for us to keep that door open.
Media provides opportunity for children prior to being able to read and write to share their understanding and to record and be able to communicate in new ways. And it feels like the possibilities are endless.